Welcome to 24/7 accounting. Here in this video, I'm going to show you an overview of what get upon login. So what's going to happen upon the first login? You'll be able to see all the modules which is on the left menu and on the right. So we'll start with account receivables. You'll be able to issue sales quotations. You'll be able to issue bill invoices, invoices to bill, and collections of customers' payment. And then you'll be able to raise purchases, manage vendors, create vendors, making payments to vendors. You'll be able to create some manual journal, expenses, manage all your financial statements automatically. And then you'll be able to adjust your inventory. You'll be able to increase products items. You'll be able to identify the costs and also the billing centers, etc. So if we go into preferences, what you'll be able to adjust is that you'll be able to assign the currencies. This is being locked. The reason is that I've actually already set up this account into default currencies, which is Singapore dollars. But if this is your first time setting up your account, you'll be able to select USD, European dollars, or whichever you like to, which is based on what you have. You'll be able to adjust your fiscal years as well. And then languages, you'll be able to target different languages, such as if I were to say I'm going to target to Bahasa Indonesia, and there you go. It happens. And if you want to say now I want to get into a Chinese, simplified Chinese, which is basically used in China mostly, we'll get Toga. As of now, we support 3 languages, but we'll be able to support more, just let us know. And time zone, well, you take my current time zone by default. It detected that I'm in Singapore, which is GMT +8, but you'll be able to change into any time zones that you're in. And then in terms of date format, we pretty much goes with day, month, year. But you could select any date format you like to, and then just save. That's where you go with a preference. It's really quick and simple. Upon the first login, what you need to do is to set up your general account, and then at the same time, you are also able to go into your preferences. Go with users. You could set up the amount of users. You could set up a new role. You could set up any role name, and there you could see the full permissions where you could have a main control. So ideally, if you want someone to only be able to go for AP or AR, they might not be able to see each other's permissions. Maybe they can view, but they cannot create, they cannot edit. So basically, you could create any roles over here. The nice thing about it is also in terms of financial reports, we don't allow everyone to just say if they're not being taken, the new role would not be able to get access to that. So this is really up to you to define in the rules. And that's the part where it goes into the users module. You could create more users you like. And these are the shortcuts that you'll be able to just place customer notes, terms and conditions, some of the the base message he wants to go with default receipts, credit notes, blah, blah, blah. So what's important to mention is that you could also set up the different types of currencies you want to be supporting, maybe not now, but maybe in the future, where multi-currency supported. And a quick view of branches, you could create a new branch, basically just to increase a new call center where you could just park all the whether it's your inventory, whether it's your costs or expense, you could safely park them into different branches. Say you have headquarters and you have a consulting firm, or maybe you have a shop floor. It can be done. You could create warehouses. We support multiple warehousings. So it could be a shop floor, as per se. It could be a primary warehouse. Could create as many as you like. Basically, just define and give code. The code really means just a call center, just for you to identify. Basically the accounting entries will be able to allocate where the costs are supposed to be tied to the different locations. Then we can go into the accounting code. Basically, you could define up what is the default accountant in the way. Okay, just make this simple to understand the basic of accounting basis. So it can be cash. So let's say you have the right entry. Say, for instance, you don't give credits to your customers. Everything is cash purchase, and everyone just pays you on the spot. They get the inventory or the product. You collect the cash from them, and then it gets straight into your bank account. And then you could define over here and say, oh, okay, this goes straight to the bank account of the customers. So all these, or if you could choose to say, I'm going on accrual. In most cases, we want to go with accrual because we do give credit terms to customers 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. In this case, I want to be flexible. I don't want to select prepaid expense or whichever. Just going to select a bank account. In this case, I'll just tie everything back to a bank account, just to make it simple in my case. But it is really up to your accountant based on the practice of your organization. I'm just going to save it. Right. So that's pretty much what you would be expecting and setting up.